That's even types and sends.
Ivan's really good at playing the hostage. He even like types like he's gagged somehow.
Okay. I don't know what happened. Are we? Can people check if we're
Yeah,
still alive?
Are we back, Marvin?
We are not yet back, but I see you opened a new one, so let me go to live.
Like,
Yes! We're
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know
we
what the fuck.
probably need to end off soon.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck happened here. We like our fucking stream died. And I
Yeah.
couldn't really reconnect to the actual like stream. But well, whatever. I guess it'll just be like the last few minutes of the session.
Yeah. Damn, we got like Epic the Musical like like stream luck.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, like as that's typed, Jean Antonio just kind of says, "Okay, keep me updated on that. That doesn't sound like anything that I've ever heard of."
Ivan says, I don't think I will have as much time as right now to call you. So so I might just send you texts if that's okay.
That's fine. I'll text you something that said I've read them. Still busy
okay.
here trying to gather my executors. My branch of the church doesn't seem to understand the severity of the situation.
Wait, okay, does Ivan actually know what branch of the church he's from? Is he from the fucking Vatican?
He is in Italy. He's not from the Vatican. But he is like based in Italy.
Yeah. Ivan would just like say, understood. I'll let you know what I can and when I can. Ivan just like sits about on it for a moment. He just says, "Wait, oh no, oh, oh," and he just realizes, I forgot my ashlock.
Do you mean you forgot your ashlock?
I didn't expect to be dealing with dead apostles. I left it at home.
Do you have a priest on your team?
Yes?
Yes, okay, well, get them to make some black keys for you. I know you can't use them as well, but...
Oh, okay.
Maybe Father Dorian has one for you. Go find that. Maybe.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine, you couldn't have known. Anyways, I have to go. And it sounds like you have to as well.
Thank you for your help.
God bless you.
Ivan would just... Ivan would just not like say thank you very much. May the Lord be with you. And then he would not hang up as per usual because he's too awkward to fucking hang up.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. So you are hung up on.
Yes. Before like, I think like 3 hours by this point would have passed, right?
Yeah.
I think in his last hour, he would just very quickly just say, he would just type this to the rest of the group.
But yeah. I'm going to ask Marvin, Leon, and Jay. What's it called? Oh wait, no, not Jay, because you've actually no, you will actually manage to do something this phase because you haven't done anything yet. What are you three planning on doing? If you want to extend it into roleplay, we'll probably have to wait until next session. But if you want to just get something done mechanically, I'm happy to do that now.
Mine's a little bit roleplay because Jay, being dressed as fancy as he is, well, two things. One, if you can't find a crypt, any crypts of bloods on the street, he going to rouse a known mob bar to see if he can get some deets on the Cascadas.
Uh-huh.
And it's in Harlem, so...
Yeah? Okay.
Wait.
So, type that down for me, please, and just, send it. What's Leon's plan here? Is he just continuing to relax?
Nah, like he, after spending a couple of hours in Central Park, he would actually, start trying to get some work done here. What's it called? He was told that, hey, there's some, bank robberies going on, and then, saw the group chat, Jay sending hey, y'all, there's just some night dudes around the side. What's it called? So he's kind of curious, but he's not going to go look into the fucking church on his own. He's waiting for the rest of the team to, to actually link up. What's it called? Instead, what has been told. What time of the day would this be taking place in?
We're in 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. right now, so
it's still a couple of hours before we have to meet with Beryl at the fucking comic store.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I'm in no rush to meet that guy. What's it called? He is going to plan for the future. He's going to plan for the future in the sense that he might start trying to look into other places of interest, just in case the city soon becomes a battleground. So I guess some form of scouting, as it were.
Okay. Where would you like to scout?
Good question. What's it called? Places that could potentially be in free fire zones in case shit was to go down. Because obviously, they're not gonna just attack us in the broad daylight in Times Square or something, right? So
yeah.
I guess it's gonna maybe ride around the subway for a little bit.
Yeah.
And see what points of interest kind of pop up to see.
I'll roll me an investigation.
Okay.
And Marvin, what would you be doing?
Marvin will look for a what do you call it?
Like a bounty broker.
Bounty broker, yeah.
Yeah. In that case, you are going to have to figure out where mages are to begin with. And that's going to be difficult.
It depends. It doesn't necessarily need to be a mage. As long as it brings money in the back.
That's true, yeah.
For all intents of purposes, if the police, for example, has a 15k bounty, I would go hunt that.
Go to the friggin' police station and pick up a bounty. What do you think?
I know.
$18.99?
I know, but it was an example. For my part, if the Church of St. Lucas has enough money, if they have someone to hunt and I don't mind to target, I will hunt the target.
You go for your bail bondsmen.
Yeah,
I guess.
I'll have you roll me an investigation as well. So you go ahead and do that.
Any
Leon.
kind of advantage because of years of experience?
Years of experience, I'll say that'll net you a +2. I'll say you don't have advantage just because this is a... The New York is a constantly changing environment, and you also know that, you know, as Gian Antonio said to Ivan, New York is very much free from the influence of the Mages Association, as well as, you know, it's just general sort of like lawlessness in like the mob scene and everything like that. So it's very hard because it's just that like the meeting points of that sort of thing are just constantly shifting around.
Yeah.
But I'll say you have a +2.
Like a +6, you say?
I said +2.
Oh, yeah, +2. I want to say that, and it's 16.
So,
worst case scenario, if Marvin doesn't find anyone after 4 hours, he would go to the back room of the comic store.
Yeah. But yeah. So Leon, you know, I'll say like from the subway. First of all, you very much get like a view of Central Park, and you kind of see that like it's very like, you know, all the people, all the entertainers, all like the tourists, they're basically invisible from even decently far away. Central Park at night might genuinely be a really good place to fight. Not only that, of course, you see many of the New York City dockyards. Ivan told you that he was told to stay away from them, and you can see why. They're also just places that people don't go. New York is a place full of tourists and also full of people who live there looking for opportunity and going about their jobs, but there are just segments of the city that don't garner any interest, even like a densely populated city like this. Your two main hotspots for potential combat are Central Park and the dockyards. Well, that being said, you also like kind of see the potential for maybe fighting on the skyscrapers.
Yeah, nothing like that.
As horrifying as that may be, you also do notice that, well, nobody in New York looks up.
That is true. We'll see if that works for our advantage, shall we? Yeah, no, I guess for like this part of the day, like Leon's just kind of like wandering around the city, getting. It's both like his form of scouting, but also it's just trying to like getting like acquainted with like the general layout of New York, so that if shit goes down, you know, he's not running like a chicken with his head cut off.
Yeah, I'll say that with that investigation, you like with that successful investigation, I'll say, note down, in terms of random encounters, you get the next random encounter table, like the next random encounter that you get, you'll be able to know what you rolled, and if you choose, re-roll again.
Oh,
however,
shit.
if you re-roll, you won't know what it is.
Okay. Pretty legit. Let me write this down somewhere. But yeah, you know, that's just what Leon is doing for this particular segment.
And for Marvin, I will say, at the very least, you don't find any sort of traces of any sort of like connections to the moonlit world in the city. But you would find with your user experience something interesting. I'm going to ask you, Bard, how would like a mundane bounty sort of work in this area?
actually, from what I understand, bail bonds is a thing.
Yeah, so bail bondsman. So what place would be? You look for your bail bond shop. So essentially, folks who skip out on bail, folks on the run from the law, they call up folks from the bounty. They call up bounty hunters from the bail bond office, and if you wanted to, you could go to the bail bondsman and say, hey, you short on guys? I got some experience, because friggin' Marvin, he's an enforcer type dude.
Yeah.
You can just pass him off so fast as a bounty hunter. You could just...
You know, that sounds
look for
sucky, but I presume there is a... No.
Wait, what is it?
No, I wanted to make the joke like, this sounds sucky, but I hope there's at least a good pay.
It's huge jumping out on bail. You might get $100 or something. I don't know.
In that case, Marvin would look further.
Yeah. In that case, I will say that, unfortunately for now, that's all you can find. Looking your hardest, you find like maybe like a few interesting, bounties, but they don't list criminals on wanted posters like they used to.
I do.
But yeah,
I make them myself.
Yeah. Because you're in part of the fucking Mage Association, who are like 500 years behind. But yeah, unfortunately, I will say that that's not high enough to actually get anything.
That's fine.
Passes like
By
the 200 mark.
Next session, I will then just go to the comic store back home.
Yeah. All right. So, I'm going to bring you over here, and we will continue with Jay's phase in next time. I will change the phase now over to phase 5, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. But
Dun dun dun.
yeah, I'll keep that in mind. But for today, that will be the end of our session.
Hey.
Yippee!
Apologies for the fucking fuck up on the stream. I'm not sure why my internet just decided to just not work for like a while there.
It just shat itself for some reason.
And like I couldn't even reconnect to like the same stream. I had to make another one. What's it called? So that's gonna be confusing. I'm not sure how that's gonna look like in the channel. But hey, we did it. Oh, also Nathan, you wanted to send us off this time around. What do you have to say to our
Hell
one
yeah.
viewer?
Well, yeah. Well, this is hilarious. Thank you one and all for coming to the stream today. Jericho and us players are eternally grateful for all of you watching today. And if you're watching for this from Voidy's stream, please check out Jericho's perspective when he releases them. Check out Katya's art on her Instagram, and check out my fic on AO3 and when Soul and I end the damn hiatus. This is Alderoftrees signing us off and returning to our eternal wait.
I don't have an Instagram.
Yeah.
Fuck!
I lost my Nathan in the stream.
I have
Bye, everybody.
End stream, we're done. Dave Johnson, we're done here.
Dun, 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 dun.
GG.
GG.